I think I live a nice, simple, straightforward life. Nothing like Mr. Howard Ratner here, and I want to keep it that way. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and this is just my opinion. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to my opinion/review for Uncut Gems. I really do appreciate it. And if this is your first time finding me and you want more movie reviews, trailer reactions, me responding to entertainment news or doing television recaps, please right now click on that subscribe button and also the bell so you can be notified when I make uploads and you will be on your way. Uncut Gems is the latest film by Mr. Adam Sandler that is in theaters right now. The reason why I say that is this is his first theatrical release since 2015, because all of his films in the past 4 years have gone straight to streaming, straight to Netflix. So he is popping up on the theatrical screen again. Now, this is being directed by brothers Benny and Josh Safdie, and I'm not really familiar with them, but they've done a number of short films and also a movie that came out in 2017 called Good Time. Have you seen it? I have not. And also Daddy Longlegs. If you look up that film, it does have an interesting poster, to say the least. But this film right here, yes, it stars Adam Sandler, and you may have your opinion about him, whether you think he is funny or not. I think he can be funny. He has been funny in the past. One of my favorite movies from him of all time is, it's actually two of them, Billy Madison and also The Wedding Singer. Probably The Wedding Singer, number one. I love that film. I can quote it left, right, up and down, in and out. I think it's great. But, the guy can act. And you probably, what do you mean, Brandon? He's silly. He's goofy. All he does is, produces and direct films with his friends. It seems like he just craps them out, like it really doesn't even matter. If you've seen the movie that he came out with in 2007 called Reign Over Me with Don Cheadle, that's when I realized to myself, okay, this guy can act. I wish, we had him in more serious dramas. So that is one of the reasons why this film right here, Uncut Gems, did pique my interest, did catch my attention. But what is this movie about exactly? Well, from acclaimed filmmakers Josh and Benny Safdie comes an electrifying crime thriller about Howard Ratner, Adam Sandler, a charismatic New York City jeweler always on the lookout for the next big score. When he makes a series of high-stakes bets that could lead to the windfall of a lifetime, Howard must perform a precarious high-wire act balancing business, family, and encroaching adversaries on all sides in his relentless pursuit of the ultimate win. And man, that was a mouthful right there. And so is this film, because have you ever, I'm pretty sure everybody seeing this has been in high school before and had to study for a test, especially if you've been in college or any 2 or 4 year university, going after that master's, going after that doctor's. You've all have been there to where you are studying for a test, and sometimes you may have been a good student, made straight A's, made straight B's, but every once in a while you may have slipped up and had to cram for a test and just try to soak up as much information as you possibly could in 6 hours and 12 hours or whatever the case. That is the life of Mr. Howard Ratner, aka Adam Sandler, in this movie 24/7. And my goodness gracious, I don't want to have no part of that. I mean, like every second of this guy's life is stressful, in my opinion. And that is one of the things that makes this film very entertaining for me, because it is an adrenaline rush. You kind of are at the edge of your seat, like, oh my gosh, dude, just calm down, man. You are really, really, trying to live a juggling act, and I just don't know how you do it, man. I really just don't know how you do it. I mean, this film has everything that you possibly will want, from a serious drama. It's described as a crime drama mystery. There's also some comedy in this. You have a semi-luxury lifestyle, stress, infidelity, murder, sports, betting, gambling, Jewish lifestyle, crime, lies, all that good stuff, jewelry, heist, whatever, corruption, all that is packed into this film right here. And it's kind of like a breath of fresh air for me as far as an entertaining movie, entertaining film when it comes to Mr. Adam Sandler, because, he is all of this movie right here. I mean, he is, well, not the titular character, but he is the main character. He does a very, very great job. But so for any reason, if you are interested in seeing this film and want to see, a great performance by Adam Sandler, I say go ahead and buy your tickets now, because It is entertaining. It is not perfect. There are some things that I did not like in this movie. In particular, there was just kind of one scene, kind of towards the middle, I want to say, kind of, the transition from the second to third act where he had to go to one of his apartments. There was no point of that scene. I was kind of watching it like, okay, is there some through line here? What is the purpose of this? And when it ended, I was like, it was just no point of having that scene. I know I'm not really providing context, of course, because I don't want to spoil the movie for you. You'll just have to see it for yourself, but I went with some family and they kind of said the same thing. Another thing that I did not like about this movie, just kind of the ending of it, the last, 2 minutes or so, it was very surprising. And I was just like, oh, I did not see that coming. Did we have to end the film that way? But that does not take away, from the, great performances, not just by Adam Sandler, but a number of other players in this movie as well. Like The Weeknd. I don't know if you are an if you know who The Weeknd is, would you consider him R&B? I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do that. He had a little cameo, and he dropped some hits online a couple of years ago and still today, and I enjoy his music. But I was really surprised by Mr. Kevin Garnett, the NBA player. He's not in the NBA anymore. I believe he retired, or not. I don't know if I believe he retired in 2016. A great all-star player. If you're into sports, you've heard of Kevin Garnett. And usually, sports people, athletes, they're not the best actors, but Kevin Garnett did a great job in this film, and pretty much everybody did. We also have Lakeith Stanfield. I forgot his name in the Get Out movie with Daniel Kaluuya. But he's in here as well, and I think he did a great job too. He's just kind of one that kind of just lived the nightlife. He kind of rubs elbows and shoulders with the athletes. Adam Sandler is a jeweler. He's a number of things, but he's a jeweler, and he sells to high-end clients like Kevin Garnett. And Lakeith Stanfield is the middleman. Like, hey, I'll bring you these athletes to, buy your jewelry. You cut me a little percentage on the side. And that's just kind of like the relationship there. And kind of how everybody just kind of intertwined in this. And as I'm watching this movie and seeing this lifestyle that I have no relation to, I'm not accustomed to at all, it was nice. This was just a kind of a nice form of escapism. Even though the film was a bit stressful, just to kind of see how somebody lives their life in New York City or whatever. And like I said, it's quite entertaining, and that just has to go to Mr. Adam Sandler. But as far as the acting is concerned, like I said, he did a great job. Other than one scene to where if you look at the poster where his nose is bleeding, when that scene actually depicted itself, I was just like, okay, what happened to the acting? This is kind of corny. I don't know what's going on. So I guess that's my last gripe there. But, if you are an Adam Sandler fan and you want to see something a little different, him stepping out of the box, him just being goofy and acting silly and things of that nature, I think Uncut Gems is a great movie for you. Like I said, it is an adrenaline rush. It is stressful. It is intense just kind of seeing this man make all these lifelong decisions at the drop of a dime in a split of a second, and you're just really anticipating like, oh my gosh, how is this going to play out? Is he going to win? Is he going to lose? Is he going to break even? And like I said, for the 16th time, it is entertaining. So if I had to rate Uncut Gems out of a 1 out of 10, what am I going to give this movie? What am I going to give this movie, Dance? I'm going to give Uncut Gems an 8.5 out of 10. Yes, an 8.5 out of 10. But guys, that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And if you could, down below, please let me know, what is your favorite Adam Sandler movie? You can list 1, you can list 2, you can list 3, you can list them all in order. I don't care. Let's have fun. Let's get this conversation going and keep it flowing. If you like this video, please go ahead and give me the thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Just go ahead and click on that subscribe button to help your boy out. I'm at 17.5K right now. I know that's still small on YouTube right now, but hey, I'm going for it, baby. I'm going for it. Help me reach 20,000 subscribers, my next milestone, so I can start out the new year, the new decade, 2020, with 20,000 subscribers. How dope would that be? Also, guys, you can look me up on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all that good stuff. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. Also, there are links in the pinned comments and the description box. So all you got to do is just click on the link and then click on the link, then click the follow button, and bam, you're helping your boy out. It's that easy. At least help me reach 1,000 followers on Instagram. And I know my voice is a little raspy right now. I'm kind of getting over a cold, which is kind of weird because I never get sick. Not trying to sound obnoxious, but hey, help your boy out. If you subscribe, I may lose the code. But now, guys, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget to always chase your dreams, because I'm chasing mine. My name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace.